as we're doing this interview, the governor of Georgia said that he's opening up the beauty shops and the barber shops and everything else like that. Ludacris, who grew up in Atlanta, Georgia, and I believe still lives there, did a post. He said, "Guess who is open to do to do your hair, nails, and, and eyebrows? The funeral home.
Huh.
If you want an appointment, keep running around.
Absolutely.
The funeral home is open to do all that stuff you're looking at." I'm sorry, man. I'm laughing because it's just kind of funny, the way he phrased it. But I just can't believe what some of these southern states are doing between Georgia opening things back up. Florida has opened up the beaches. And then in your home state, the lieutenant governor said there's some things more important than living. I'm seeing this in the South right now. I'm sorry. This is the common denominator right now. Not to say that the Northerners are any smarter or not as smart, but why is this only happening in the South?
Well, the thing about it is that it's happening at the behest of Donald Trump. And he's an Easterner. Okay?
Right. Well, just to be fair, Donald Trump did speak out today that he doesn't think what the governor of Georgia is doing is a good idea.
Faking. He's faking. Keep in mind, Donald Trump wants the nation to open up more than anybody.
Right. He said Easter. And remember, originally he said Easter is going to open back up.
And he also called all of those governors one by one to try to influence them to open their states back up. Okay? And then he fall back. Keep in mind, Donald Trump, he is the ultimate flip-flopper. He will go his thing is like to move in whatever direction is going to benefit him at that moment. He will flip-flop. His whole presidency has been about flip-flopping. So the dude cannot be trusted. Everything that they're doing, he's in agreement to. And what's going to happen is that he likes to go on record to say, well, I told him it was a bad idea. He'll have something else that say, I thought it was a good idea. But if things work out, he's going to take all the credit. Right now, he's saying that each governor has the power to call their own shot. And I let them know that. Think about how he worded that. I let them know that. Like he had to give them permission. So if things work out, he's going to take the credit. If it's a bust, he's going to point the finger at every single one of those governors. He's going to throw every single one of them under the bus because that's his MO.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that that lieutenant governor of Texas said there's more important things than living. Like, you really had to just scratch your head on that and say, this really came out of his mouth on live television.
Yeah.
I can imagine having a conversation with your friends and saying some ignorant shit like that, and then, they're clowning you and you're like, oh yeah, right, that was stupid. No, he decided to, into a microphone on live television, say there's more important things than living. How did you take that, being a Texas resident, a lifetime Texas resident? This is who's representing, he's speaking on your behalf right now.
Yeah, it's further confirmation that the dude is a nutcase. It's further confirmation that he don't care about the citizens of Texas. He don't care about the people. He's in it for himself. He and the rest of his goons, they are out for themselves, man. And it's just amazing how there are a number of people out there, a considerable amount of people out there that will fall for that. I mean, the only reason why he would say it is because he knows that he can get away with it. One thing about politicians is that they don't like being fired. They're going to do whatever they have to do within the scope of retaining their employment. They don't like being fired. It is very hard to get knocked off as a politician and to rebound because nobody wants to put their money behind a loser. So you got to win. Once they get in, you notice a lot of these politicians, especially in Congress, they're in their 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and none of them have anything to show that can show the people exactly what they did to enrich the quality of their life. None of them have that type of information readily available because they're just in there talking pretty. That's one thing most politicians have in common. They can talk their asses off. They can talk and they're very convincing.